Let me test.
Can you hear me now? Ian can hear me now. Okay, he's watching. I have pictures of Ian too. So you really want to go to YouTube and subscribe, okay? Are we good? All right, babe. I hope I don't make you mad. What? Do you want to approve the pictures? Okay. Looks like I'm in some trouble here, okay? First of all, can you guys help me out? Is anybody out there, right? Like, here's the thing. In my opinion, in my head, in my thought process, it's like, yeah, anybody who's not some 20-something-year-old girl with a hot bod, like, how can you not have internal struggles posting on Instagram? That's how self-conscious I am. I don't think that's what everybody really thinks, but that's where I am. So today we're going to talk about a few things that have helped me become way more confident in Instagram and has given me a new lease on life on Instagram. So let me share with you what those are. So, well, actually, first of all, let me show you this branding photo shoot. So again, you're going to want to go over to YouTube for this. And so once upon a time, I had just had my last child. So this was Sawyer. So I was probably, I say just had, when really I was over a year postpartum, right? Like right now I'm still postpartum and I had a baby 4 years ago, right? That's the ongoing joke. So I had some baby weight going on, but I needed some branding photography done. And I was doing a live event in Portland. So I reached out to a brand photographer. So part of the message here is always invest in a good brand photographer. This gal, I don't even know. I don't even remember her name. Okay. I know she was just like a family photographer. And there is a big difference between having a family photographer take your pictures and a branding style person. Okay. So when I finally got off my freaking butt and invested in an amazing brand photographer, so much about my perception, about the way I look, and the way I can look really changed. And so I'm going to show you the before photos where I did not invest in a good brand photographer. I took anybody who raised their hand and said, yes, I'm a photographer, take pictures. I didn't have a plan going into it. And I got these photos back. And quite frankly, I was like, yeah, I'm never posting on Instagram. If that's what I look like, I just don't even want pictures of me out there. I'm sure we have all taken pictures like that. But these in my head, really, I was just like, that is what I look like. That sucks. Cause I tried, right? I went to, it was the first time I had my makeup professionally done. It did not turn out well. It was the first time I had my hair professionally done, but I went and even had my hair professionally done. And it just, you'll see. Okay. Without further ado, here are just these are the branding photos I got that really affected me. Okay. Here we go. I found these again this morning and I was like, oh, am I really going to share these? These were supposed to be jokes from a long time ago. Okay. Like these are only like supposed to be spread around the family when people are making fun of me, right? Like in a nice way, only by family. Cause I know they think I'm beautiful. Right. So this was one of the photos. Not a fan. You guys don't have to, I am not fishing for compliments by any stretch of the imagination. I got this photo. Oh, I probably should go into present mode so you guys cannot see what I'm going to share. So we tried to make it black and white, but that certainly didn't help anything at all. As you can see here, now it's just a black and white photo. I could tell you of all of the internal dialogue that goes through my mind, even right now, as I sit and look at this photo. I will tell you right now, my heart is beating. I know you can't. Please go on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go on YouTube, okay? Go on YouTube. My channel's Lindsey Anderson. You should be able to find me. And it's streaming live right there. My heart is beating right now. I'm going through this phase or this realization because I'm in the coaching industry of actually feeling your feelings and like what they make you do. And my heart is beating actually going Facebook Live on this. Oh, I can't even with this. Not my favorite pictures, but I was like, I had professional hair. I had professional makeup and I'm going to talk about makeup and I have some messages for the gentleman out there too, because my husband, Ian, that's why he's watching today, has also gone through a little bit of this. Okay. And I struggle because I don't consider myself a vain person. I certainly don't want to, like, you know, it's hard to find that balance between I want to look good and I want to look pretty and I like want to be proud of myself, but I don't want to get overly obsessed about it and like have it become this huge, big, huge part of my life. But one of my realizations is you can look good, okay? I am a 40-year-old something. I have 3 kids, right? I am not busting out the 20-year-old something Instagram, but there are things, there are realizations, and it's okay to like do stuff. So number one thing that I did, okay? Oh, I mean, they just get worse as we rotate through these pictures. Oh, I'll show you Ian in a second. There's a little teaser for you with Ian, okay? And that's actually a good picture of Ian back in the day, all right? I love Ian and he knows it. Okay, so first of all, one day I will do a YouTube video on this, which is I was in a ton of pageants growing up. When I did the junior miss pageant in high school, it didn't place. And then because of the way that I am, okay, the way that I'm like, well, I'm going to figure this crap out and I'm going to win. So then I hired a pageant coach and I like did a bunch of stuff and I was in probably 15 pageants between when I was a junior in high school to when I was like 22. Never placed. Traveled all over the state of Idaho, never placed. And in all that time, never took a freaking makeup tutorial, okay? Makeup is really awesome for those ladies out there, okay? I don't care how old you are. I don't care, okay? A little bit of makeup, at least for me and my self-confidence, goes a long way. So you head out to YouTube and you find some amazing tutorials on how to apply makeup for your face. And honestly, I could show you some before and after pictures of when I actually learned how to apply makeup and when I didn't. And to me, when I look in the mirror, I'm a whole lot more excited about what I see. And when I'm more excited about what I see, then I'm more confident and I want to go online more and I want to go on Instagram more and I want to build and monetize my coaching business even more. I'm going to read a couple comments here. Thank you, Adele. Thank you, Ian. Oh yeah, Seth, you know, Seth says, oh, that is so not you. Yikes. At least I have one honest fan here. Thank you, Seth, for telling me the truth. Just kidding. Yes, I've never had a picture of myself that I like. And this is why I don't post on Instagram and I am trying, okay? If you go to my Instagram today, I did find one way to make it a little bit more tolerable to post on Instagram. Here's the thing. My phone is ringing and I don't want it to. Here's the thing. I'm way more comfortable on video. And so I'll go on video all the freaking time and I'll go on YouTube all the time. I've done 5 videos in the last 5 days on YouTube. I'm really inspired. I am just fine with it. Okay. But when it comes to, hey, it's selfie time, I just cannot wrap my mind around, hey, everybody, look at this picture of me. Aren't I adorable? I can't. And that's probably not what you're thinking. And that's probably not what the general consensus is. That's certainly not what I think when I see all of your beautiful faces on Instagram at all. But in my head, for some reason, that is my internal flow. And it is very difficult for me to post selfies on Instagram. Okay? Very, very. Beth says, I take 10 pics and delete 9. Yeah. So go read the Instagram post that I made today. I don't want to, apparently I can blather on about this topic for quite some time. So number one, I went to YouTube and figured out how to apply some makeup. There is a real craft to that. And it makes a difference. Okay. And it doesn't take long. Number 2, hair. Okay. I know I'm sounding pretty vain right here. And I have some messages for the men out there too, when we talk about Ian. Okay. Hair. Growing up, my mom, this is private. Okay. My mom always kept my hair short. And I always always was like, we are short-haired people. I am a short-haired person, right? When you're young, you will have things that are embedded in your head that if you can just, as an adult, logically be like, oh, that's not, I actually don't have to fall in line with that. Things can be amazing. I did the same thing with organization. Okay. All my life, or maybe once, somebody in grade school told me I was not organized. Okay. I've lived my life unorganized. In the past 6 months, I was like, why do I have to be an unorganized person? And you kind of act in according to that. And then I was like, I'm not an unorganized person. I'm actually a very organized person. And guess what? I'm an organized person now. Okay. I have systems in place and my life is a lot better and I'm organized. But for some reason, I'm hanging on to this thing that happened when I was a kid. Someone told me I wasn't organized. So I acted in accordance with that. Okay. Same with the hair. I'm a short-haired person. Got to keep it short. Look, that's short. Guess what? I actually kind of like my hair longer. And this is all about how I perceive myself. It has very little to do with what other people really think, because I would never know if you guys think about my looks. Okay. This is about my inner battles with selfies and taking pictures on Instagram. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Seth, your energy is really attractive. That's hard to catch. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't post on Instagram. Reprogramming, as Adele has said. Yes. Part of my work with coaches has led me with some real realizations of you guys can really be whatever you want. These old programmings. And I know I'm getting all NLP on you. Maybe. I don't even know if that's right, but it's true. Okay. It is true. Makeup, hair, fashion. So fashion. What am I supposed to wear? And all this time I'm walking around being like, I don't know. Is this what you're supposed to wear? I'll ask my team. Is this cool? Does this look good? Is this what you're supposed to wear? I hired an image consultant named Rose Jubb. Highly recommend to dress me before I went to a speaking engagement several years ago. Rose asked me about the stuff I liked, asked me what I like to wear, and she dressed me. I went to that live event and I had never had so many compliments in my freaking life about how well dressed I was. I was like, oh, this is cool. And it's totally valid to want to dress to look good, to want to dress to feel good. You can actually get a lot more done in your day when you feel good, right? So thank you, Rose, for that. And my most recent advice on fashion is if you feel like it's cool and you feel like it looks good, that's the fashion. And I know that seems simplistic. That seems like something I would tell my 10-year-old daughter. But I don't know. In my head, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Is this fashionable? I want to be fashionable. And I don't know what that means. So I don't know. I guess I'm just average, right? But now it's like, do I think that looks cool? Well, I'm going to wear it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Adele. Adele says that was NLP. My final thing is my fear of being that family member. Okay. The family, like my deepest, darkest fear is that these kids are going to grow up. My 3 little angels are going to grow up and be like, yeah, mom was constantly posting on Instagram during our one-on-one time. And that's all